I have a funny story. I was doing laundry the other day. Here's a scenario. Here's the equation. Here's the situation for my laundry. There's 2 washers and there's 2 dryers. A total of 4 machines for washing clothes. I put the soap in and then I pay for it and then it washes my clothes. That's usually how it works. Here's the little problem. Here's the little pickle. Little just interruption thrown to the mix. I walk in, 1 washer is going. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'll use the other one. Problem, red flag, uh-oh. Walk over there, there's a little sign. Being the critical thinking individual that I am, I look at this sign and I think, oh crap, that sign could be the end of it all. So I read the sign and it says, we fixed it. And the first thing that popped in my head is, who is we? What were you fixing? And I'm glad it's fixed. Then I saw something written in magic marker underneath the "we fixed it" exclamation. And it said, no, it's not. That doesn't even make sense. I mean, I'm not really an English major, but I don't think that's the correct response to "we fixed it." I don't really understand. Whatever, not my deal. I'm thinking, maybe I shouldn't use this washer. Because behind me, there is a drain in the floor for backup purposes. And there is one of those yellow sign things. I don't even know what they're called, but it says caution, slippery when wet, with the little guy, he's like this, and he's like falling and he's slipping. Oh geez, that must be what they're trying to warn me of. That must be the secret. That's the mystery. That's the sign. That's the code word. So I thought, no problem, because the washer next to me had just finished. And the other thing I noticed was that there was a hamper in front of the washing machine. This could mean one of 2 things. This could mean, when I'm finished with my laundry, you can just take the clothes and just put them in the hamper and then just use the washer. It's okay. It's fine. No big deal. Or it could mean, it could be there for territorial purposes. And that could be their way of saying, don't touch my washing machine. I don't want you touching my clothes. I will touch my own clothes. My worst fear going into the laundry room is always that I'm going to be moving someone's clothes. I'm just going to be transferring them from the washer to the hamper. I'm always afraid that that person is just going to come in mid-transfer and just open the door and just walk on in. And I'm going to be caught red-handed. I would be grabbing just a wad of just clothes that have just been freshly washed. And I would just be placing them on top of the dryer. And then the person would just open the door. And then I would just be there, and I would turn. Door opens. Boom. That would be the face. That would be the face that I would make if that were to happen. I decided the best thing to do is just to transfer the clothes. I don't have time to wait for this person. They could leave their clothes there for days. Just rented a horse and just have simply just left the campus for an adventure. The Lord knows adventures can last days. Adventures can last months. And sometimes, in the movies, they can even last years. And Lord also knows that I wasn't just going to sit there in the laundry room and just wait there for years for this person to get back from their horseback adventure and just say, okay, you can use the washer now. So I'm making the transfer, right? And just grabbing the clothes, putting them in the hamper. I have a good, just healthy, just snatch of clothes in my hands. My worst nightmare occurs. It happened. The girl that was the owner of these clothes that I was currently snatching, she had opened the door. She was looking into my eyes. I made the face. It all happened exactly as I had pictured. I didn't know if she was going to be okay with it or if she was going to be really mad. Murder was a possibility. There was a possibility that I could have been murdered. I was contemplating my life. My life flashed before my eyes. Thankfully, she was option number 1. She did not care. So I did my laundry and then that was the end. If you're ever, just transferring clothes and you're just scared, don't be scared. Jesus is with you. And most likely they're door number 1. They're not going to be upset. Bye. There we go. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? The other thing I'm really excited about. Where was I going with that? Okay. So, go to do my laundry. Goodness gracious, Bangs. Okay.